Okay, this is the third video clip that I'm preparing. The first one was on using sketches to do this problem. Then I did one which uses a script, C script to do the problem. It was, maybe you think that it's easier, which is fine. However, the way I did it, I created two rules, one for the rod and the other one for the disc. What I wanted to show you in this final video clip is that it is possible actually to have done both of these within the same script. Now, to convince you, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete this. Well, actually, let me delete one of them. Let me go there, okay, and modify this thing. Modify this thing. As a matter of fact, before I do that, let me change the name of this. So properties, I'm going to call this thing both rod and disc combined, right? So we say OK, and now double click on this and add the appropriate lines that I want. So for example, if the time is less than that, then you have to put this thing in the script, in the what do you call it, braces, okay? And then on the next line, so I want command 2, right? So let's see, command 2, all right, equal to 90 degrees in 1 second times time, and close the braces, okay? Else, if time is less than 4, you got to put this thing in braces, okay? This is command 1. Then you go on the next line, command 2 equal to, I think command 2 is the one for the, if I'm not mistaken, for the disk, yeah. So 180, yeah, 180 degrees, and close the braces. And finally, else, put this thing in braces, and then the disk starts to move. So it's command 2 equal to 180 degrees, starts, sitting at that location, plus, and then the speed is going to be 180, 180 degrees divided by 1s times parentheses your time minus 4 seconds. Yep, and close the braces. So this script contains information on both command 1 and command 2, namely the rod and the disk. Assuming that I did not make any mistakes here, we say OK. Notice that there's a single law here. Now, I don't know, let's take one of these and link it to, yeah, already linked to this. What about the other one? This is also automatically linked to that, okay? All right, so let's do a simulation with commands, or actually simulation with laws. Where is it? Right here. Okay, activate sensors. These two are to be activated, and well, actually, let me rewind this and clear the history. Okay, and then play it. All right, and graphic. And am I getting numbers correct? Yep, they both go to 360 degrees. Yes. Right. Okay, so let me also activate, just to make sure everything looks good, let me also plot, rewind this, let me rewind that. Let me also plot the angular velocity of these two pieces. So let me see now, angular velocity of this angular speed of the rod and the angular speed of the disc. Angular speed of the disc there. Okay, so let's and I don't really want the positions anymore, so let me deactivate these. Okay, and then play it and graph it. Where is it? Graph. Maybe it's down here. Okay, so let's see now. Let's start with the disc. The disc, it was 15 RPM. Then it sits there, and then it goes to 30 RPM. You can see that. And this one is for the rod. Rod is the yellow one. Okay, so let's see. Rod is angular speed of the rod. I mean, this graph. Yeah, so the behavior looks okay, but what I don't like is the fact that minus 15 and 15 is not quite reflected here. So well, I'll stop this thing. I was not planning to do this, but you can sort it out and find out what I may have done wrong. But my point was here to show you that both of them can be put in a single law. I really don't have time to do the rest of this thing, so I'll let you fool around with it. Just wanted to give you the message that you do not have to necessarily break this thing up into two. Uh, both of them can be put in the same script.